Hello YouTube and welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. As of time of recording, we have just finished with the update for version 4.1. As in we just came out the maintenance period. We are still, however, going to be embarking on 4.0 content that we have not finished, which is the world quest. So, if you guys are new here, this is a part 3 of Fontaine World Quest. We have finished part 1 and part 2 in the previous videos. Please do check the link in the description for the playlist for you guys to be able to watch the previous 2 videos, which is on the Narzissenkreuz or the Narzissenkreuz adventure. And the second one is on Ancient Colors, the exploration of the Mersey village. And yeah, this is the third part to that 3-part World Quest series, where we are going to be exploring. I'm not sure what it is, but yeah, we're going to be doing the Aqueous Tidemarks quest, and I believe after that, the final bit of the Narzissenkreuz Ordo is actually linked to the first 2 parts of to the first 2 videos that we have. So yeah, if you guys haven't checked out the first 2 videos, do keep a lookout for it. It's in the playlist in the description, where you guys get to watch all of my Genshin videos. So yeah, do follow me at twitch.tv as well, /non-existent-soul, that non-existent soul, sorry, where you guys will be able to watch me play all of this live. So yeah, without further ado, we're gonna get started on the Aqueous Tidemarks quest. And this is the finale of a 3-part series, World Quest in Fontaine. Let's go, Virgil. I must say, the weather today is simply wonderful. You are quite the dashing young gentleman. Virgil, at your service. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. Traveler, at your service. Oh, pleasure. Paimon's Paimon, and is at your service too. Ah, such elegant names. Welcome to the court of Fontaine. It is truly an honor to meet the 2 of you here. Ah, Paimon can't stand more of this. How did you know we're not from Fontaine? With a glance, it's obvious that you're Wow, okay, you're treading down that path. That you're unsatisfied with being bathed in the soft lights of the city, but feel the call of the wild, which will never be illuminated by bright city lights. Yes, just like the heroes in the opera. Not him throwing shit at us like that. Come on, that's uncalled for. Yeah, that's totally true. The Traveler's an adventurer too. Ad Astra Abasosk and all that jazz. My bad. Ha, I knew it. Those of the Adventurers Guild are beggarly. No, we're not. We're highly respected individuals, you cuck. Beggarly? Yeah, we can hear you, you know. Courageous warriors begging with all their heart to unlock the deepest mysteries of the world. They wake with their eyes to the stars above and sleep with their back to the abyss below. Where there is an unknown domain, there is an adventurer who simply must explore it. Bravery bursting beyond the brim. I could not help but notice how your gaze is focused on many things. Perhaps you wish to study our sublime arts, our intricate clockwork mecca, or our advanced civic culture. Truly, the decorations adorning your magnificent city are sublime. Clockwork mecca exquisitely and intricately designed. The civic culture of your citizenry is simply divine. Meh. It's okay, I guess. Amazing. Paimon didn't even notice the decorations. But Paimon did notice that Fontaine has a ton of delicious foods that she has never seen anywhere else. Not bad, isn't it? We have a long and glorious tradition of gourmet culture in Fontaine. Naturally, the two of you must often take your meals in the great outdoors, and thus are unfortunately limited in your ability to sample the breadth of Fontaine's superb culture. Unable to experience the luxurious richness that is leisurely afternoon tea with a few pastries? You don't look that rich. Ooh, throwing shade. I've had more of a chance to sample cuisine than you think. I'm listening. You should know, my dear friend, that true wealth is never flaunted in something as shallow as outward appearances. Hey, traveler, let's get back on topic. Paimon thinks that Virgil has a commission for us. Most excellent, my two exceptional friends. Have you heard of Liliacruces' treasure? Ooh. Nope, haven't heard of it. Then please, allow me to explain. This is a legend of a lost treasure that's been passed down in Fontaine for centuries. Once, there was a secret society called the Liliacruces Forum, which was able to attract a great many of the rich and influential. Though they humbly called themselves a forum, the actual plan was to overthrow Fontaine itself. Oh boy. In the end, their conspiracy was exposed, and the oh boy. Oops, my bad for that. However, my dear friends, you must know that they were once the richest and most famous in all of Fontaine, and they must have gathered a tremendous amount of wealth. Yeah, they definitely did, and they must have a huge treasure vault somewhere. And when you open it, whoa, it's overflowing with nothing but gold, shining like the sun. Correct. They wish to overthrow our beautiful Fontaine, and to do so, they must have amassed a fortune so vast that they could literally be said to have more money than Morax. However, this wealth was never found. So that means that as long as we can find the Liliacruces' treasure, we'll also be filthy rich. Excellent deduction, my dear Paimon. With that fortune and control of the synth. Oh god, we got the synth. Anyway, are we not finding that suspicious at all? The heck? Anyway, after a lengthy investigation, I've discovered the location of the Liliacruces Forum's headquarters. It can be found amidst the underwater ruins outside the city. Really? What do you think, my dear Paimon, traveler? I hereby sincerely extend an invitation to the both of you to become my partners and dive beneath the waves to search for the lost treasure. Even though Fontaine's water is different from elsewhere, Paimon can never forget how she was drowning before being rescued by you. Never fear, I'm here. Yeah, you'll save Paimon again for sure. If that's settled, please allow me to prepare diving equipment for the both of you. I should have the correct sizes. There's no need. Ah yes, I remember. Vision holders may dive freely in our waters, but if it's you, dear traveler. Of course, I do not doubt your abilities. The traveler is a famed adventurer, and he must be very aware of his limits. But it just so happens that I do not share the same capabilities, so I will have to rely on our homegrown technology to keep myself alive. Be that as it may, shall we begin? Indeed we shall. Yes, please lead the way. Your wish is my command. Please follow me. Our destination is not far from the court of Fontaine. You arrive with Virgil at a place that seems a bit deserted. Virgil is wearing diving gear that looks difficult to move about in. Wow, it really looks heavy. God damn. Wow, it looks so heavy, so hot and stuffy. Actually, you can place mist flowers wrapped in cloth inside to lower the temperature. As for the weight, well, just put it underwater. There's no time for delay. Let's go, my friends. Alright. You know, Paimon would love to see what you would look like in diving gear. Please take extra care in your investigation, you two. The nearby water bodies may contain valuable resources and clues left behind by the forum. Let me just navigate. Yeah, there you go. Search for and collect clues. And there's not much here. Swim, 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 swim. I love swimming in Teyvat. It's so cool. Well, I'm sorry, diving in Fontaine should be the proper word. Investigate. Information and clues regarding the forum. Something like this? Absolutely. Maybe. Most definitely. Hello! Welcome to chat. We are not doing... Ah, yeah. Sure. Hello. Yeah, we're finishing up on the 4.0 world quest before we formally move on to 4.1 content. But we're doing 4.1 content maybe later today or at a different date, so don't worry about that. Whoa, it's absolutely soaked. Do we really need to collect these things? Even that, which is soaked for rotten. Okay. I cannot read. Why is it so fast? God damn it. You think that Hoyovers have learned their lessons after 3 years, you know. It goes way too fast. Like, no, like, not, I'm not kidding. It goes way too fast. Investigate. Nothing much there. Investigate. Seems to be elemental particle, which is always lovely, I guess. There seems to be a space down below. Wait, you're going on too fast. I suppose you're on run-of-the-mill adventurers after all. Huh, Pyron didn't think that there'll be a ruin here. Behold the ruins of the Liliacruces Forum. Well, it's become a sanctuary for all kinds of aquatic life for now. Alright, Paimon, it's time to try that. After absorbing the xenochromatic hunter race ability, it can unleash Fontaine water blades. Well, I get that, but why? Alright, I think I've explored this area a bit before. Let's go down and see, shall we? I don't think there's much here that I haven't explored in the past. But it's always better to be safe than sorry. Ooh, to think that the key would be here. Have you been here before, Virgil? Not long ago, my dear Paimon. My companions and I were stopped dead in the waters. Well, it's good that you met us then, isn't it? Well said, my good. It is my good fortune indeed. Oh my god, why are you so hard to hit? Pew. Alright, I guess if I didn't hit you, we're fine. Aye. Aye. No. 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 Yeah, that's what you get. But yeah, the last time we were here exploring, we found the ruins, but we didn't really know what to do because we were missing what I believe to be the key. And yeah, without any clues, I decided to just give up on exploring this place for now because I figured if everything was locked, it was probably locked behind some certain quest or something like that. So yeah, it happened to be locked behind the Aqueous Tidemarks quest, so good that we're finally exploring it now. But yeah, gotta swim fast. Alright. Hold to aim before unleashing Fontaine water blades. IX. Alright. Proceed deeper. I don't remember exploring in here before though. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I was last in here, to be fair. Alright, nice. We're killing the crabs. Alright. After absorbing the xenochromatic armored crab's ability, you can unleash shockwaves and create an armored shield. So wait, is this just like the this is like an introduction for you to be able to use all of the xenochromatic abilities? That's interesting, because I had to figure that out myself without going through the world quest. Whoops. Oh boy. Anyways, we got an ancient key to open this gate, so let's go. A key that can unlock the path leading into the ruins of the Liliacruces Forum. It has been submerged in water for a long time, but it hasn't decayed beyond recognition. Yeah, I know, right? It's such an L. It actually is such an L. Alright. The door is now open. Okay, cool. We can search for and collect various clues. Okay, I'm not going to open my mail. Not now. Yeah. For good reason. Investigate. Alright, let's see. I've not been in here before. This looks very new. Ah! You look explodey. But you're not explodey. Okay. We're good on that front, I think. Pre-chest! Let's go! Boom! Boom. Of course you are here. Let's go! So yeah, with update 4.1, of course, the Fountain of Lucine has increased its maximum level cap. So please do be aware of that, and yeah, go treasure hunting. The whole point of this is to explore, and explore we shall. I have no idea where I'm going. All these bookcases, but no, yeah, all these bookcases, but no books for me to pick up. Whoa, okay, thank you. Bruv, this really is the tutorial. Oh my god. I did not realize this before. That's just sad. It really is just sad. I should have done this first. Alright, we're good. Oh, wait, what? Okay, that's something I wasn't expecting to see here. Primal constructs from Sumeru's desert. They're here. Ooh, okay. That's interesting. Did the Fontaine researchers bring one back, or did one happen to just be here, which is honestly highly unlikely. Hydro crystal fly, let's go. Alright, further down. Seems to be a bunch of primo gems. Not primo gems, what are they called again? Hydroculi. Yeah. Gotta explore for all the hydroculi. I don't know if you guys can hear the music, but holy crap. I love this music. Alright, have a good day. Thank you for stopping by. See ya. Alright. Let's see. Bunch of stuff up here as well. Barrel conches. Always good to gather some of them. Never know when they'll be useful along the way. Alright. Come at me, boy. Let's go. Alright, I thought we'd get to know. Ooh, okay. Didn't realize the Hydroculus was here. Nice. Where exactly is it aiming? Oh, there's another one down here. Wait, where is it coming from? Alright, I need to be further down because clearly this isn't working. Let's go. Oh wait, there's primal hourglasses here as well. Oh, this is very interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. Seems to be a teleport waypoint further ahead as well. The primal hourglasses do not work though, so I guess that's probably to be expected. But damn, okay. Some other stuff back here as well. Just gotta check our backs as well, just to make sure that we didn't miss anything. Oh, look at that. Bunch of you here. You weren't here before. That's interesting. Bubble, bubble. Thank you for dropping pearls. Always useful. Right, see? This is why you gotta investigate. Gotta investigate every single little crevice of this area. Because every little bit has something behind it. I love the exploration side of things in Genshin. Not sure about you guys, but yeah, that's it for me. Kaboom! Wow. It's hard to believe that this area is completely submerged. But yeah, let's go and get the little teleport waypoint that's here. Alright. Free Primo Gems. Hey, always nice. There is a primal construct here. These mechanisms, we ran into them before, back in the deserts of Sumeru. It looks like the people from this forum, or whatever, also researched stuff from Sumeru. Leave the water and talk to Virgil. Where's Virgil? I don't see him. We gotta head in this direction. Okay. I wanna look at the bookshelves. There's a bunch of stuff here that we should probably be taking a look at as well. If only I can go up. Thank you. Crab. Crab. Transoceanic pearl. Seems to be something up there that we gotta fight as well, but nothing seems to be coming to mind at the moment. Alright, we're just gonna explore these bookcases just a little bit more before we continue on forward. Oh, they're empty bookcases. I see. Oh, there is another crab there. I didn't see that before. Whoops. My bad. Ah, and the Hydroculus is here. How do you know? Alright, that should have killed it. Seems that there's a bunch of stuff here that we can collect. I'm gonna collect those first before we proceed to talk with Virgil. Virgil. I keep calling him Virgil. My bad. I know we can get more of those enigmatic pages, because apparently I figured out that, or at the very least, oh, there you go. Yeah, I did a little quest with enigmatic pages without knowing it, unfortunately. So yeah, apparently now I gotta go continue farming for enigmatic pages around Fontaine, which I've not fully done yet. I'm missing quite a ton of them, about half of them in fact, which I believe can possibly be found in this quest itself. Ancient log. I was assigned to the same lab. I was nervous at first since everyone said that he was a child prodigy. Since the disaster, such people are even more precious. I thought that since he's a star of the Institute and recommended by the higher-ups, he'd be full of himself. But he's much better than anything I expected. He's just not especially nice or anything, no obvious symptoms. I made a huge mistake and knocked over an ancient geometry machine that took a lot of effort to bring back from the desert ruins. Then the machine came to life and messed everything up. Though he's a lot younger than me, he's really smart. I can't believe that that's how he managed to tame the machine. Maybe taming isn't the right word? maybe the other engineers will look down on me for using it, but it really did feel like taming. I know the current clockwork machines work pretty well, so I can tell the huge technological gulf between the two. Ignoring structure, if we can't solve the power source problems, then it will be difficult to make any meaningful progress. But I'd still have to be careful. I've never seen Elaine angry, and I don't want to find out what he looks like when he gets angry. A few minor symptoms have appeared. Took the day off. I can hardly believe it. Elaine came to visit me and even brought his sister. She's cute and not afraid of strangers. I'm so happy. We discussed the idea of a thinking machine based on gems and tape circuits. I used the word discussed, but actually I just said things like, oh, or that's really amazing, or how will you do that? Whenever he paused and didn't make any real contributions. He was really into it though, and he behaved very differently than he usually does in the lab. His little sister is probably way smarter than me, a research assistant. I guess it isn't that boring when it flares up, but I want to return to the institute to help as soon as I can. The additional machines got here. The previous ones are no longer usable since they were completely dismantled, but it did clear up a lot of things, at least according to him. Something about it being driven by elements in the ley lines, but we can't recreate it with our current level of industrial precision and material science. I helped with compiling the report, but there's so much I couldn't understand. Apparently, lots of people are secretly unhappy that Elaine has more research resources than them. But if you ask me, everyone's smarter than me, and they should all get along. That way, we can make the world a better place. His sister said that some of their friends are joining the institute. I'm looking forward to meeting them. No obvious symptoms. Joined the lab as new partners. But now I'm even more confused by their conversations. Why is it I can understand every word on its own, but once they string them all together, I can't make heads or tails of it. Jacob's really the only one even close to being on the same level as me. I'd feel ashamed just writing that. As an adult looking for reassurance from a child as young as Jacob, I feel like I've lost all the self-respect an adult should have. Based on their research on prime energy machinery, seems like they decided to adopt this name, Elaine and Renee are thinking about trying to use the characteristics of Uzia and Numa to construct a new kinetic core. A few minor symptoms. I may have made a contribution. Well, maybe? I went on a picnic with Elaine, his sister Renee, and Jacob. It was technically supposed to be field research, but the idea came from Elaine's sister and me. We thought they didn't have any life at all outside of their research, so we asked the institute's director to arrange something. Petrichor's quite boring, but the scenery is quite nice, since you can see the Great Waterfall. I brought a camera from the institute to take photos for them. I hope that there are more outings like this one in the future so that I can take more photos of his sister especially. After all, Elaine is always working and can't be with his sister as she grows up. So these photos will come in handy later when he regrets not spending much time with her. Then he'll be able to see how she was at different times, and it won't sting so much. If only my family had enough money for a camera and things didn't go wrong, I'm sure my mum would have taken lots of photos of me. Renee and Jacob look like Elaine's sister a lot too. When the four of them hang out, she sometimes acts like an older sister to them, despite being the youngest. It's a really interesting dynamic. Seems to be interested in the ruins and the stone statues here. Renee also mentioned something about a troop and seals. Even though we went out there to have a bit of fun for once, they were still thinking about research. No obvious symptoms. Took the day off. Elaine's sister came to see me with Jacob, Elaine, and Renee. Couldn't make it. Oh, sorry. Elaine's sister came to see me with Jacob. Elaine and Renee couldn't make it because their experiment is at a critical stage. They didn't have to tell me any of that though. After all, with my limited abilities, that I was able to help at all is already fulfilling. I heard that Elaine and the institute's director came to see me separately while I was unconscious. I feel bad that they came all this way for nothing. I wasn't even awake. Still taking the time off? but I hope to go back and help them again soon. I found out that there were graduates from the Narzissenkreuz Institute, and that made me especially happy. They talked about the director and the vice director, as well as their adventures, and it made me feel like a kid again. The only detail that didn't make sense was the cake that the vice director made, because it felt like punishment when we had it. After the disaster, I lost contact with pretty much all my friends. Is this disaster referring to the Fontaine Research Institute, or is the Narzissenkreuz Institute disaster an entirely different disaster? But yeah, I lost contact with pretty much all my friends. I'm so happy that they were able to find each other again. I wonder how my friends are doing. They are probably trying to rebuild the Narzissenkreuz Institute. Next time, I'll go check it out. Talked about the thinking machine again. I had an idea about making a thinking camera so that it would take photos of those precious to him while he is busy. He thought it was kind of pointless, but that it had security and surveillance applications. Sorry. They did it. The light bulb came on. I was so happy to have recovered in time to witness this historical moment. It's quite a pity, but I hope Renee and Jacob will make the breakthrough in their own research topics. I hope they also get better assistance than me. No clear symptoms. Took the day off. There were several visits while I was unconscious. It's a shame. All I could do is read the letters they left behind. Jacob left me a note inviting me to his and Renee's lab. There's something they want to talk to me about. I hope I can get out soon. Anne brought flowers for me, but they had already wilted by the time I woke up. Took the day off. I was able to get out of bed today. This is where I first met Elaine. For a time afterwards, my first time standing here, I documented the experimental procedures and phenomena based on his oral descriptions. He was trying to start up the machinery below in an ill-fitting lab coat. Renee and Jacob later entered through that door, and Elaine would temporarily forget to act the young genius and rush towards them like an energetic child. I found myself witness to the first successful controlled annihilation reaction. The brilliant light cast a deep, dark shadow, and I believe history was made in that moment. Can someone like me, so excited I knocked over the ink bottle, play a role in such a historical event? Behind the locked door on the other side is Renee and Jacob's lab. It seems access was limited due to the dangerous nature of their research. They are destined to become towering figures in history. I guess Elaine moved to another lab. Based on his plan, once the energy problem was solved, he would study kinematics. I'll go greet him later. I wonder how Anne is doing now. I wonder what kind of beautiful woman she'll grow up to be. I'll stop writing here. I don't have much time left. I hope everything goes well. Huh, interesting. That is a very long ancient log, I will admit. But hey, we got an enigmatic page after all, so we're good. But yeah, in any case, let us head on over to talk to Virgil. We're standing over here. I wanted to get that little bit first. How will we open the door and proceed forward? Ooh, so this is the forum you were talking about. There are so many books everywhere. They must have really been dedicated to studying and conducting research. Paimon would never have guessed that they were a secret society plotting to overthrow the government of Fontaine. Strangely enough, I don't think they were. As the saying goes, dear Paimon, knowledge is power. This is especially true for the Liliacruces Forum. You should understand that with great knowledge comes great power. And once great power is yours to command, there will only be one path left to you. Paimon doesn't think that this logic really holds water, but you're the local, not Paimon, so Paimon will trust that you know what you're talking about and leave it at that. They seem to have been researching some amazing things though, and we've already seen plenty of that stuff that obviously isn't from here on the way. These things are pretty annoying. Last time we saw them was in the deserts of Sumeru. Well, knowing the extensive resources, it couldn't have been too hard for them to get their hands on these kinds of things after all. After all, this is the fabulously wealthy Liliacruces Forum we're talking about here. But I've also explored a lot of domains and seen more than our fair share of cool things during our adventures. Is that so? Then I presume you've also found a lot of treasure. You presume correctly, enough to cover our travel expenses. How fascinating. I mean, what a terrific achievement. I expected nothing less than the two of you. It's too bad that this place is completely flooded. It really feels like a lot happened here, and they made a lot of important discoveries. The water levels of Fontaine have risen before, and according to the folks at the Fontaine Research Institute, they will rise again in the future. Perhaps one day, all of Fontaine will disappear beneath the waves. Wow! That'd be terrible. All that delicious food drowned and lost forever. Anyway, let's hope nothing like that will happen in the future. The future? Who cares about that? I'll be dead long before then, so why would I worry about the people alive then? What do the people and Fontaine of the future have to do with me? I would pay my respects to my family and friends. After all, they raised me and have done many things for me. But have the people of the future done anything for you? For me? So what do we owe them? Isn't that right? That's pretty extreme. Ahem. That's what I might have said about the issue of flooding if I lacked both patriotism and a sense of civic responsibility. Pretty abominable. Anyway, sorry for digressing. There should be a way to open the door below. Let's take a look around to see if there are any clues or keys. I'll also try to see if I can find something in the associated files, my dear friends. Alright, that did not have anything with it. Let's continue talking to Virgil. Let me see. So this is actually the Institute of Natural Philosophy. Looks like I got the wrong place after all. Was he trying to find, like, the Narzissenkreuz Institute? Or are they one and the same? Oh, so there were things like this hidden here. How fascinating. I can use it against Sunny and the others. I should be able to make use of this laboratory. Take care of things first. Alright. I mean, we read the ancient log and we've pretty much explored this entire area. I wonder if there's anything else. Oh, I see. The pneumosia reactions are here. So this appears after you've managed to do the after you've interacted with Virgil. Alright. Interact. Yeah, let's go. The door has been unlocked. Brilliant. Now we can continue further into the Institute's depths, as expected of a seasoned adventurer. Eh? Aren't we investigating the forum? So, is it a forum or an institute? Haha, sorry, I misspoke. And forgive me for asking this out of the blue, but did any of you ever run into anyone who was looking for me? Or did you tell anyone else about our encounter? Eh? Paimon doesn't think so. Neither do I, but this is getting very sus. What's wrong, Virgil? Do you owe someone a ton of mora? Hahaha. No, of course not. It just occurred to me that I should let you know that there are many greedy goons who are also after the Liliacruces Forum's secret treasure. They're very different from us. They're willing to do anything to achieve their goals, so I've always refused to work with them. As I know the most about the treasure's whereabouts, they have me in their sights. How do you know a lot about them, though? I've spent a long time hiding from their prying eyes and looking for partners I can trust. It is my luck to finally have met you, my dearest friends. Huh, so that's what's going on. In any case, I'm just relieved to hear that you've never told anyone else about me. Phew. I just know I picked the right people to be my partners. Only your best friends can be relied on to keep your secrets. Yep, don't worry, Virgil. We'll never tell anyone else about you. I have complete confidence that you will never, ever tell another soul about me. This is pretty sus. Actually pretty sus. Let's go, the treasure's awaiting for us. Yep. Here we come, treasure. Alright. Virgil, do we really have to continue looking for soaked pieces of paper? Oh, that? Oh, well, not anymore, unless you're... Oh, huh? Didn't you say that there are things that are soaked rotten? Okay. Yes, I suppose, dear friends, you could say that something has changed. Ready? Really? Well, you're the local. So we'll take your word for it. Once again, Genshin Impact, Hoyoverse, the lines go way too fast. Please, do something about it. Alright, further deeper. That's not the way that we wanted to go. My bad. It's this way. Alright. Hydroculus, you're mine. Let's go. How many do we have? I think we have a decent chunk. Just not a lot. 81. Yeah, we're missing, I think, 4. Because as of 4.0, last I was aware, there were quite a few of them. Oh, my aim is horrible today. Yeah, we're good. Look at this. This is the Institute. Seems to be a further level down as well. Cool. Okay. Investigate. Yeah, good stuff. Port of Fontaine region exploration level is currently at 85%, which is pretty high. Hello. I'm stealing that mark card. Sorry. Alright. That's all the enemies cleared out. So let's head down. I said down. Oh, there's water here. Okay. Interesting. Alright. I need to get one of the, one of those thingies. The crab thingies. Oh, I need to get quite a... Oh, there's quite a bit of unexplored stuff here. Interesting. You. Right. Good. Let us continue deeper. Boom. Reminds me of, I don't know, I get reminded of Kafka whenever I do that thing and I just go boom. Seems to be something in that component there, but before that, we'll just fully explore this area a bit. Be nice to know what is here. Seems to be quite a lot of things here, in fact. A very nice amalgamation of biodiversity, definitely. Ah! Bunch of hydro crystal flies as well. I love that it's very easy to find, it's very easy to farm crystals in, sorry, crystal cores, yeah, in Fontaine. Because of the, whoops, okay, yeah, because of the, because crystal flies fly slower in water, so it's much easier to deal with them. Alright, open the chest in 30 seconds. That we can do. Whoa. What exactly is going on? Oh, that's easy enough, I guess.
Why is there a chest here?
Seems to be clockwork mecca around here.
Can't see?
Nothing too hard we can do. Whoa, is this some kind of killing machine? Right, and you're gone. Good heavens, traveler. You suddenly have a way with these mecha. Phew, we must be getting close to the treasure. After all, we've already run into the gods. Though Fontaine's achievements are as numerous and dazzling as the stars in the sky, the clockwork mecha are undoubtedly the most exquisite of them all. Though perhaps I shouldn't overpraise. One of the most exquisite. You must have traveled via Aqueous when you visited the court, correct? Tell me you've seen the intricate steamboat as well. In Fontaine, even blacksmithing is done by mecha. Why, that the Maison Gardiennage didn't even have to lift a finger to beat me up. They just sent out some Gardamex. It hurt so much, but there was no choice but to submit. Beat you up? I mean, beat up the bad guys. Why would they ever beat me up? Okay, this is getting really sus. Whoa, if mecha are already so advanced, then surely the people of Fontaine don't need to do anything for themselves anymore and can just leave everything to the machines. Haha, that's a good one, my dear friend. You're just adorable. It is a lot cheaper to hire a human than to buy a clockwork mecha. Or to put it another way, no one and nothing can infringe on a Fontaine citizen's right to work. Paimon, why don't you show him that trick of yours again? Beep. Construct. Beep. Oh man, they should have had this voiced. How fascinating. In any case though, I think everyone would agree that humans and machines are not the same. Though, all the places we've been have their own charm too. It's not like Fontaine is just better than everywhere else, right? My friend, surely you cannot be serious. How can there be any place in Tevat that's better than Fontaine? Ah, Paimon was just trying to say that other places are also really special too. Virgil, have you ever set foot outside of Fontaine? My dearest Paimon, you should know that there's an old saying in Fontaine. All waters lead to Fontaine. It's not the people of Fontaine who should go out and see the world, but all of the world who should come and witness Fontaine's glory. Don't get it backwards. Okay. Do people really say that? Of course they do. Anyway, my friends, why don't we keep going? The treasure's still waiting for us deep inside these ruins. Yeah, let's go, traveler. Proceed deeper. I wonder if we can unlock this door. Open. Use key to some place in the Institute to open the gate. It should be able to open a certain door in the Institute of Natural Philosophy. Okay, interesting. It seems like we're heading here now. But just to make sure that we aren't missing anything, let's just have a little look around. Just to make sure that we've covered all our bases. I love learning about the history of Tevat. And slimes. I do not like the slimes.
Foreign.
Nice. Alright, further down, further down. Numa block is yellow. Luzia block is purple. I need to remember that. Bunch of mushrooms here as well. Cabbage, nice. The Sealy is here as well. Okay. Okay, and the slime, but we're gonna ignore the slime for now. Alright, cool. Now we can kill the slime. Alright, let's go. Exploded in one hit. Another ancient dog. Following Guillotine's instructions, the research went well. We've created a clockwork mecha that can release energy. To be honest, we no longer need to call it a clockwork machine as it doesn't rely on elastic potential. It'll be compelling to see what results he achieves next in kinematics. There's no way such old-fashioned clockwork mecha can withstand such power output. Even young geniuses must stumble now and then. The thought of using this sort of unstable energy source is impressive, though we have long observed these unique energies in Fontaine's atmosphere, water, and organisms. It has always been regarded as a latent threat rather than a potential resource. Aren't there a few young geniuses too many nowadays? The director is pleased, sure, but won't someone spare a thought for us ordinary people? I mean, not all of us are as simple-minded as Sherbius. It received a very high rating. If the patent were to be granted, the potential financial gain would be considerable. However, I decided to decline this opportunity because the machine was practically all Guillotine's work, and I can take no credit there. My family was quite angry about it, but as an engineer, one must have at least a little dignity and self-awareness. Still making improvements, and output efficiency has increased. Seems to have been specially recruited. That's good. Had he continued that line of research, who knows what horrors he might have unleashed. At this stage, we have to pull out. The director says everyone will be given a position and research resources after reconstruction, but I'm afraid if it were me, I would use this as an excuse for a major shakeup. People like me won't get recalled anyway. Never mind. I've been pretty happy these past few days. I guess I'll consider it my retirement. I'll go to the city and open a small workshop, repairing watches for folks. Cameras too. Right. I'll see if I can make a waterproof clock. With the way things are going, I might make a killing in the future. Wow. I wonder whose perspectives we're seeing in all of this. It is very interesting, though.
Why is
So
there a
we're
chest
learning
here?
about the history of Clockwork Mecha. This is pretty cool. Why are you going up? How do I go up? Hold on. Oh, you went above. I see. I think we can only go down for now. Interact. Oh, okay. Not what I was expecting. I like how we're not in the, we're in the central quartier, but not the submerged ruins. Damn. Oh, that's where we came from, I think. Yep, everything's filling with water. Ah! I did not mean to do that. Go all the way up, please. Alright. Hello, CD. Alright. A lot of mushrooms here. There's even clockwork mechas over here. We're definitely getting closer to the treasure. Terrific. That's a
I'll
spirit.
uproot you!
Dun, 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 dun.
One with the force.
I love the Fontaine music, if you guys couldn't tell. The OSC is amazing.
Something good is
It
inside.
really is amazing. Oh, there's two teleport. Oh, sorry, there's another one of those. Another one of those over here. That's cool. All right, further down we go. Doesn't seem like there's much. Oh, barrel conscious. Always useful. Let's go. All right. Let me just kill you first. Alright, transoceanic pearls. A bunch of barrel conches as well. Then we'll start the challenge. Alright, what are we doing? Destroy one of you within 25 seconds. That's easy enough. That was shockingly easy enough. Damn. Alright. I was not expecting that, but sure. Nope. Sealy. Seems that we passed a little something over here. Can we interact with you? Because it seems like there is something over here. Like, oh boy. Rift Hounds? Of course you're here. Of course. I'm not surprised. It's Rift Hounds. I low-key wanna just kill you with like
I hear everything. One with the force.
did that kill off any of you? Well, you're dying. You're dying. Good enough. That's kinda scary, not gonna lie.
Smells like something good is inside.
Genshin Impact, hello. Welcome. Welcome to stream. Drain the conch cup. Bye bye, have a good one. Okay, you too. Ancient notes. Though it's a shame we'll have to miss it, I was looking forward to Coppelius's new work. Ever since he was a child, he's always been incredibly talented. Out of consideration for everyone's safety, it has been decided that the Institute shall close. Oh. Driven by the energy and vigor of youth, the young ones are clamoring to go out and do battle. Okay, that's interesting. Not what I expected. I hope that someday that they will understand the importance of prioritizing post-disaster reconstruction over marching off to die. I fear that it shan't be long before we must depart. We've chosen a good piece of land near the Fountain of Lucine as the post-relocation site. They even say they want to use the land to build an opera house. They'd sooner set faces aflame with shame and laughter. To think that anyone would be so comical. We're going to pay our respects at Basil's grave. I hope it all turns out like Emmanuel said. However, it's the Institute's responsibility to support gifted and talented youths. Met with the newly appointed Iudex. He has a peculiar temperament. Seems much more reliable than Leon and those other clowns. If all goes well, it has the potential to completely revolutionize our understanding of Clockwork Mecha. The proposed methodology and plan are reliable, worth paying more attention. The results of early phases have been satisfactory. We will increase our investment. Carter's leave requests have been increasing in frequency. Better have someone keep an eye on him. He may be having financial difficulties, not like it's possible for it to be a family matter. After consideration, I've decided to enroll them and temporarily assign them to the same lab. However, I'm concerned about the impact of their joining after a lane on the mental state of others. Must keep careful watch. Still unconscious during the visit, so couldn't speak. Decided to take a blood sample and see if there's a cure or a way to mitigate it. Although the proposed research plan is expected to face challenges in obtaining recognition, I believe it holds significant practical value, so it justifies approval. Toxins remain in the soil and water have not yet been fully neutralized. The water is producing deformed oceanids. Oh god. In a way, this could be a reflection of previous events. I only just learned that these are Carl's adopted children. It's a shame the Narzissenkreuz Institute no longer exists. This could be the biggest breakthrough in a century. It will change all of society. The report mentioned abnormal movements. I'll have to find a chance to talk to Emmanuel about it. Interesting. Why do I keep getting new mail? Alright. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Right, a CD opened up this area. Defeat the ruined guard and find a way to open the door. Oh
Why is
god.
there a chest here?
Another investigative report. Alright, that's fine. What files? Some files were found. Nothing. I meant the description I read in the Steam, but okay, bro, you are very sus.
Keep up.
Please don't jump. I hate it when they jump.
Useless.
Speed of light. Hey.
Whoa. Okay, careful. Alright. Oh, you dropped nothing. Thanks. Another investigative report. There are suspicions of some sort of association or group activity amongst the leaders, with a so-called master involved. Whilst they are very vigilant towards external investigations, there is currently no evidence of aggression or any invasive nature. So the case is not being pursued through official investigative channels. Objective remains unclear and further investigation is required. There is reason to suspect that the Institute may be the hub of these activities. Interesting. I wonder where the Fortress of Meripede is, in terms of where it lies, in Fontaine itself. Not sure where that will be. More investigating. My throat is getting really dry from all of this though, I will say. Teleport waypoint, font of all waters. Interact. Whoa. According to my research, this should be the treasure vault of the Liliacruces Forum. The riches we seek should be within. And I see a ruined something that I don't want to deal with. Help. Whoa, a treasure vault. But this doesn't look like a vault at all. Where is the treasure? Paimon thought that the vault would be full of glittering golden mora, as dazzling as the sun. You should know, my dear friends, that just as the truly wealthy do not flaunt it in anything as shallow as appearances, real treasure... Oh, Paimon knows what you're about to say. Real treasure was the friends we made along the way. I was about to say that the real treasure is not so easily revealed, but you're also exactly right, Paimon. I have to say, I could have never come up with something so wise and philosophical. I call cap. Regardless, the purpose of our expedition is to uncover the treasure the Institute has hidden away for centuries, and I'm convinced beyond a shadow of doubt that the treasure is hidden in this room, so let's hurry up, get in there, and find it. Are you sure? Paimon doesn't see anything in there besides a few broken root mechanisms. Your words wound me, my friends. We're partners who are seeking the Institute's long-lost treasure together. Do you really doubt me? Okay, so is this a forum or an institute? Ah, about that. Let's just say that different records refer to it differently. But my dear traveler, the name isn't the important thing. We should keep our eyes on the prize. What we are talking about isn't merely a matter of hundreds of thousands or even millions of mora, but a vast secret trove of hundreds of millions of mora sleeping within the vault. Hundreds of millions of mora? And there are other priceless items in the vault too. Like, there's the all-powerful Liliacruces Holy Sword, which can pierce through armor and destroy the soul itself. A magical item powerful beyond compare. Whoa, whoa! Paimon had no idea. And it's all in this vault? Precisely. And if you ask me, every moment that we spend bantering here increases the risk of us being beaten to the treasure by all sorts of scrupulous ruffians who will stop at nothing to steal it. We can't let that happen. It's our treasure. See, you got me. Then in that case, traveler, Paimon, please go forth and recover the treasure. I'll make sure to watch the rear. Treasure, here we come. Let's just go. What's the worst that could happen? What are you saying, traveler? If we don't beat the bad guys to the treasure, they might try to take it from us, or force it to split it with us. Or force it to split it with them. I'm not worried about that. Paimon understands. You're worried the vault might be protected by some sort of mechanisms, right? Yeah, and there's always traps at the end. No, we're taking a very cynic approach to this, because you can't trust it. You can't trust this guy, Virgil. What's wrong, traveler? Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. I'll leave the rear to you. Don't worry, I won't let anyone get through. Oh, and please let me know when you find the treasure. Whoa, hundreds of millions of mora. Ah, Paimon. Stay innocent, please. Ah, boy. Alright, exploring. Investigate. Mora and one of you. Okay, speak to Virgil. Ugh, how can I? Hmm? What's wrong, traveler? Hurry up and go find the treasure. Ooh, you're a bit sus. Investigate. Okay. Alright. Couple of things. Let's see. But now that you mention it, this Liliacruces Forum really did a lot of research, didn't they? We saw so many cameras along the way. They were probably used to record the results of their experiments, right? And there's also a notebook here too. Let's see. Yep. It's hard to make out a lot of the words. It says, when something goes out of control, break. Something else, something so damage can be controlled. I'm confused. Investigate. This machine, what does it look like? Why does it look kind of familiar? It kind of looks like one of those ruined stuff. I could be wrong. Or it could be a teleport waypoint? I think we've seen it before. Doesn't ring a bell. Well, since the Order brought all kinds of mechanisms from other nations to this place, this is probably something that they hauled over from some distant ruin as well. Wow, Paimon just had a really scary thought. What if the so-called treasure is just their research findings and has nothing to do with piles of Mora as well? At all. Knowledge has value too. True. Yeah, you're right. But Paimon still wants Mora. Of course you do. If we had hundreds of millions of Mora, we could build a pretty house and invite all our friends over, just eating great food and having fun day after day. Never change, Paimon. Never change. All these ruin machines are here. It's kind of creepy. Can investigate all sorts of stuff here, which is good. I wonder if there's anything on the tall bookshelves.
Keep up.
Alright. We can check out the ruin listing. Huh. Paimon sure hopes this ruin thing isn't suddenly going to stand up. It's a ruin grader. It's just a ruin grader. We can handle it. Paimon's not worried about you being strong enough. Paimon's just scared that you break the treasure in the middle of the fight. Classic Paimon. We don't even know if there's treasure here to break. There has to be. There is, right? Never change, Paimon. Never change. There's a mushroom here as well. Hidden right behind everything. Alright. What else is here? Oh. Something I can investigate. Yeah, Mora. Mushroom growing on top of a ruin god. Wait, there's apparently a... Oh, there's an upper level as well. Can we go in? No, we can't. Well, maybe from here. Nope. What about here? Investigate. There's a glass wall here, and it seems that there's a bunch of water behind it. Look, there are cracks in the glass. Ack, that looks dangerous. If the glass suddenly breaks, who knows where we'll get swept off to. Let's find the treasure quickly and get the heck out of here. Okay. Why does it look like something's about to happen with the glass? Huh? What's that sound? Virgil, what's going on? I'm so very sorry. I made a terrible mistake. It was only during our expedition that I realized this wasn't the former grounds of the Liliacruces Forum, but rather the ruins of the Institute of Natural Philosophy. There's no treasure here, but there are lots of experiments on machinery and energy. And now, my dearest friends, another experiment is about to begin. As for treasures, it would be wrong to say that there aren't any here at all. As seasoned adventurers, I'm sure you've accumulated quite a bit of Mora and other precious items over the course of your journey. I will return after the conclusion of the experiment to collect the treasures you are sure to leave behind. Ah, and don't you worry, my friends. I'll be sure to put them to good use. Virgil, you lied to us. I'm not surprised at all. Indeed. Why are you surprised? You should not be surprised. I figured he was going to do something like this. So you knew and still decided to step into my trap. You are the kind of person I despise the most. So arrogant and disdainful. You blasted fools all treat me like an idiot. Even a couple of foreign whatever. According to the records here, this machine is a special ruin grader. No matter how good you are, even if you can handle ruin guards, you are still only made of flesh and bone. As to what makes it special, I'll leave you to find out in your own time. Goodbye, my dear partners. Bruv. Traveler, get ready. Okay, fight and survive. We can do that. That's easy enough, I hope. Special ruin grader. Somewhat uncooperative research subject. I think we should call it a blessing that everything else isn't activated though.
Yeah. I'll approve you. And shroud. Yeah.
Yeah, until now I still have not figured out how rune graders work. It's a bit. What the? This rune machine really is something special. It's recovering health. Oh. Does that work? No, it does not. I see. Alright, so you recover health. So we ought to beat you down a few times then. That's fine by me. Oh god, don't move towards me. God damn it. I hate fighting in confined spaces. Oh boy.
Our flowers haven't bloomed yet.
I hate fighting ruin graders or ruin guards or anything of the sort in the confined space. It's absolutely the worst thing you could ever do. Switching to you,
Don't blink. With sword comes shadow.
One with the force.
This rusty bucket of bolts just won't stay down.
Let the show begin.
Paimon's got it. Traveler, hurry and break that glass wall. Really? Oh, okay. Oh boy. Under relentless assault of the raging waters, the ruin grader ceases to function. But I didn't get to read the rest. Follow the current. Paimon drank so much water. Paimon's so mad to think that Virgil will be someone like that. Good thing we managed to escape that way. Who knows what might have happened otherwise. Once we're out of here, we're going to go find him and settle the score. Paimon can't believe he put us in danger like that. Is this a new path that I've not been down? This all looks really new. Paimon didn't think there'd be buildings like this underwater. It looks like the rising water levels have caused a lot of damage in Fontaine. People used to live here, right? Paimon gets a little sad thinking about that. Where exactly are we? The northern quarter. Oh wow, that is a very long region. You go all the way over there. Wow. Seems that there are a bunch of these things as well. Well, going extra fast. That's cool. Through the current. Another one as well. Okay, we can avoid that thing. Whoa, where do you think this current's gonna take us? Somewhere. What if we get trapped in some underwater dead end? I don't think that will be the case, Paimon. But I will say, this is pretty fast. Light! Traveler, Paimon sees light! That's a good thing. Saleta Submarine Canyon. Oh, we finally got out. Gah, Paimon's pissed. We're gonna find that guy and we're gonna settle the score. Where do we find him? Is he back where he normally is? And also, can we go back? Is that possible? No. Okay, so the current pushes us in one way. Very interesting. I presume he'll be back at the Statue of the Seven. But that is the quest, Aqueous Tidemarks apparently done. Why can't we find Virgil? Well, I guess we can try. Going back to the Statue of the Seven. Alright, let's see. Is he here? Yeah, looks like he is. Now this is the most serendipitous meeting. Wouldn't you agree, my dear Luca? Who are you? Apologies. Look at me, beginning a conversation without even introducing myself. I am Sunny, the one they sometimes call the White Glove. My friend here is Luca the Fisherman. He is pretty famous in certain circles. Ah, hello. Paimon is... It's most alright. I know that you are Paimon, and this blonde traveler is the This blonde traveler is the traveler. You know us already? I nearly said trailblazer, god damn. But of course, it's just before today my knowledge of you was much like my knowledge of the Chief Justice. In other words, I knew of you, but you didn't know of me. With your fame and accomplishments, it's only natural that news of your arrival would reach us as soon as you stepped foot in Fontaine. We're that famous. Ah, you're too humble. How should I put it? To certain people, your arrival in Fontaine would be as if someone had just set off a bomb on the stage of the opera Epiclese. Of course, I mean this is only in the most positive way. Don't you agree, my dear Luca? But how can a bomb going off ever be a good thing? I'm not very good with words. How would you put it, my dear Luca? Linny and Lynette's magic show, blasting everything wide open to accomplish the impossible, spine-tingling experience. Precisely. See? I would have never thought to put it like that. If you say so. Well, why are you called the White Glove, though? Paimon doesn't see a glove at all. Oh, now that's a hard question. How should I explain it? Imagine, if you will, that you are wearing a white glove. If something dirty were to get on your hand, then a dark mark will be left on the glove. My duty would be to find that dark mark and remove it from view. Huh, so you're something like a cleaner? Exactly, my dear Paimon. See, I was never able to so succinctly summarize the nature of my work. Ah, so people like you are the reason why the streets of the court of Fontaine are so well kept and tidy. Haha, that's what I like to hear. Yes, you may understand it like that. Okay, that makes sense to Paimon, but why would a cleaner need a knife? A knife? You may think of it as a small tool of the trade that we bring out when there are marks that are particularly hard to remove. Got it. Thanks. So, is your friend Luca here Luca the Fisherman because he's really good at fishing? That's only part of the story, I'm afraid. See, there are many kinds of fish in Fontaine as well. And Luca here is really experienced at teaching people to spend some quality time with all the different kinds of fish. Am I right, my dear Luca? He's being very silent. Huh? A Paimon doesn't get it. But if that's the case, then... I must say, dear Paimon, that you've really got a knack for asking the most difficult and fascinating questions. It would be most wonderful if we could have a longer conversation, where I will be able to answer everything to your full satisfaction. Anything we can help with, Paimon, it's okay to stop asking. You see, we're extremely intrigued by the practice of diving. Fontaine's waters are full of priceless treasures, left by nature and our ancestors alike. We heard that you made a good friend recently, and even went for a dive with him. Your powers were such that you didn't even need to use any diving equipment. Isn't that right, my dear Luca? You want to ask about Virgil? Yes, you want to ask about Virgil. Virgil, that liar and traitor? Ah, just remembering him makes Paimon mad. You recount your experiences with Virgil to Sunny the White Glove and Luca the Fisherman. I see, I see. Thank you for telling us all of this. You're welcome. Paimon hasn't forgotten a single thing of that guy. We are, of course, exceedingly grateful that you were willing to share the whole story with us. However, from my own perspective, I'm even more relieved that you do not consider Virgil to be a friend. If that hadn't been the case, well, maybe I can put it like this. Had you seen him as a friend, things would have become quite awkward for both of us. Isn't that right, my dear Luca? It could make things difficult. I agree, I agree. Thank you so much. What are you talking about? They are Virgil's enemies. Ah! Your words wound me, my dear sir. I have many friends and not a single enemy. Virgil is just one of my many friends, and speaking of dear Virgil, I think it's about time that we have that serious talk with him. Surely you understand what I mean, traveler? Of course, this is also so that we can get back at him for what he's done to you. It's the least we can do for our honored guest, don't you think? Paimon is lost. He's the White Glove, that's all you have to know. Yes, Paimon. It's okay to not understand everything, Paimon. Life can often be extremely boring when you understand everything in this world. Isn't that right, my good sir? We've already found the stronghold of Virgil and the rest of his friends. Why don't we meet up there? Why do we also need to go? Alright then, let's go. Paimon wants to talk to Virgil too. He has to make a formal apology to us. You're too kind. Then, let's meet up at our destination. Alright. Head to your destination. Alright. We're gonna head on over to the destination now. Which seems to be here. In Elton Trench. Okay, we gotta head downwards. All the way down. Oh wow. That's pretty far down. God damn. It's further down. Oh boy. Wait a minute. Do we have to use this? Alright. Oh, I see. So this area is Virgil's hideout, which we've explored before, by the way. That is pretty cool. Aha. Where are you? There you are. Dear Paimon and my good sir, this is the stronghold that Virgil has been using as of late. I swear, why is Virgil still not back yet? If he's just gonna keep us waiting, I might not be able to hold myself back from this shipment of synth. Hey, cut it out. That shipment took us an arm and a leg to get. Virgil will have no mercy for you if we were to just take it without his permission. Oh, I see. So, what Virgil said earlier about synth. He's one of them. I see. What a pity. It would seem that my dear Virgil hasn't returned to the stronghold yet. We can still have a chat with these guys, however. But it doesn't look like they're in the mood for a chat. But I may think they may change their minds soon enough. What do you think, my dear Luca? No problem. Hey, are you sure that it'll be no problem? Paimon thinks they'll probably just try to beat you up. Oh no, you are too considerate, my dear Paimon. Something like that would be the most unfortunate indeed. For them, of course. Ooh. Damn, Sonny. You're good.
Another test subject. That
Have a
tingle?
chat with them. Curses, it's the white glove and the Archon. Archon? Wait, what? I like how they gave the guy like a new, like sort of like a new model of sorts, you know? It's quite cool to see them all have like different designs and stuff. It's pretty cool. I like that.
Very useless.
Oh god. I hate fighting in weird ass spaces like this. It's so weird.
Can't see.
We good? Alright, I think we're good. Dear god. Is there still that one person? Alright, they're good. They'll be good.
Keep up. Useless. Boring.
Traveler? What are you? I'm the white glove and the fisherman. Where is this Virgil? I don't see him. Oh, you're here. Hello. Oh, you are a bit hardy.
Can't see.
It's nice seeing NPCs have new models and stuff like that. Along with enemies as well. Oh, they're actually doing decent damage to him. Nice. Talk to Virgil. Alright. Please, let me explain. This is all a misunderstanding. Yeah, sure it is, buddy. Mr. Sunny, you see, we only got into this business because we heard that there was more to be made. And since the higher-ups didn't agree, we figured we could just earn the money first and then turn all the profits over. Yeah, that's exactly it. He's totally ignoring Paimon. I have no complaints against the organization. Not at all. Alright. I was also tricked by these crooks. That's the only reason at all why I did something so foolish. Impressive. Very impressive. Traveler. You are every inch as strong as the stories have made you out to be. Don't you agree, my dear Luca? Super strong. Incredibly formidable. Please, if you still remember anything about the time we spent together, Mr. Sunny, Mr. Luca. Damn, just one look got him trembling in his knees. Ah, please no. Luca, our guests are still here. Let's not do anything discourteous that'll bring down their mood. On the contrary, though, please do. It will lighten up my mood. Understood. See the error of your ways now, Virgil? Ah, it was my fault. It was my fault. Please, have mercy. Okay. At least you've admitted that you've done something wrong. Now make sure you won't do it again. Punish him. My dear Virgil would never do something like that again. Paimon, Traveler, I can promise you that on the honor of Sunny the White Glove, as well as that of my father and son. Let's go, Paimon. What are you going to do now? Life can often become extremely boring when you understand everything in this world. Isn't that right, my good sir? And if you must know, we will have a very long and serious chat with him. We will not take any more of your time, however. Thank you so much, Sunny and Luca. It seems that there are more good than bad people in Fontaine after all. Farewell, my dear Paimon, and my good sir. I hope there'll come a day where we'll be able to work together again. Eek. A Fontainian message. You can talk to them. Nice. Alright, my dear Virgil. You've really put us through a lot of trouble. Now then, what should we do with you? Sorry, this won't do. This won't do at all. You know full well that time flies, and now it is too late for you to turn back. Our organization has a justice code all on our own, and one of our most important rules is that there are some trades you just never do. But, Mr. Sunny, please, just listen to me. The profit margin on this, it's just... not this again. Mora. Is there anything else you care about other than Mora? What about your pride as a citizen of Fontaine? What about your conscience as you watch our countrymen turn into husks of themselves from this drink? Bah! Bah! Oh? How shocking. Even Luca is showing intense emotion in response to your words. You see, my dear Virgil, you've truly accomplished the impossible. Mr. Sani, please, believe me. It's all because of what those guys said. They lied to me. I wouldn't have done anything if not for... Silence, you worthless dross. Ooh. Yes. Slay. Ah! You're the exact kind of lowlife I've got no time for. Even now, you're still trying to lie to me? Huh? Are you beyond dumb, or do you think I'm dumb? Not so talkative now, are you? You even tried to hurt the Traveler. Did you even have the faintest inkling of who you were asked to deal with? To think that he could have trained someone as clueless as you, I've really got to get a good conversation with him. But that will not be something you need to worry about, my dear Virgil. Ooh. Have we talked to Luca? Okay, nope. It's just the same thing. He's just silent throughout all of it. Alright, so we are going to head back to the underground fortress, the Institute of Natural Philosophy, because I believe there was a hydroculus in there that we didn't manage to get our hands on, so we're going to head back there to try to get it. Part of the final 3 that are missing for this 4.1 region. Yep, there you go. See, got a couple here that we've missed. Hello. You're here now. Where does this bring me to? Oh, right, here. Okay. Then we head downwards. Seems that there's another one somewhere there. Maybe we can get that in a bit. Seems that once we left, a bunch of stuff has respawned for some reason.
Keep up.
I think we've read through this already. Yep, we've definitely read through this already. We have this. That water column. I don't think there's anything at the bottom, is there? It's just all the way on the top. God, I love Fontaine. Fontaine's so beautiful. God damn. Alright, we are exploring back to perhaps that waypoint. Alright. Just to check if we missed anything. I know I see another one of those things there. We'll get back to that really quickly. So no worries about that. We'll be good. Have we read this? Yeah, we have. Alright. Good stuff. Oh, I should just use this teleport waypoint from the start. Lol.
Keep up.
I thought this entire place was drenched. Or at the very least, you know, that's what happened after we broke the glass wall, but no, it seems that there's stuff here. Seems to be water. A new thing that opened here. Okay, let's have a look-see. Whoa, that was scary. Alright. Ancient natural history excerpts. Oceanids are beautiful creatures nurtured by the land of Fontaine. According to the legend, the gentle Egeria shed the first tear from which the first Oceanid was born. Some say that Egeria felt great sympathy for dragons, and others say she felt great sadness over the eventual fate of humanity. Now all we have left is a metaphorical representation whose true meaning remains unclear. The lizard's bones dissolved into mud from which swans emerged. The newborn Oceanid was bestowed with the task of comprehending all forms of life, to seek an understanding of the diverse array of species, and to love every creature. It emerged from the sea of life, possessing the power of metamorphosis. Egeria wished it to use this power to etch the essence of living creatures into its being, and it gradually developed a yearning for life. Once it gained enough understanding of humanity, it shed its first tear upon the earth. We have used she to refer to the first and her lineage ever since. This is the origin of Oceanids. A small addendum. Perhaps you believe that this kind of document has no scientific value, asserting that physical evidence and records suggest that the origin of Oceanids predates Egeria and the even earlier realm of Remuria. And you reckon that only evolutionary diversity of forest pigs, field tracking research on geographically distinct form accounts as genuine research. So I have a question for you. Do you dare to explore your own origins? The gods unleash thunder in anger, and the goddesses cry oceans in sorrow. These things are real. Oceanids display considerable disparities in cognitive capacity, partially due to differences in lifespan resulting in very different levels of experience and knowledge regarding the world. But substantial individual variation in the Oceanids themselves also contributes to this phenomenon. Some Oceanids are simply too obtuse to complete tasks related to the continent's water systems and are thus confined to Fontaine, where they assist in soothing human emotions. The increase in the number of the Oceanids we have previously considered breeding, proliferation, and reproduction, but none are suitable terms, does not require any pairing off or matchmaking. After gaining sufficient understanding and emotion, they approach the Hydro Archon or an Elder for permission to claim a thing, which results in their division into little Oceanids. This thing is highly abstract, and in order to make its name more comprehensible to humans, we refer to it as a helix split. However, what it exactly is remains unknown. Some believe it could be a drop of pure water essence, nurtured by the emotions and intelligence of the parent, eventually giving rise to life. Others speculate that it might be a single sound, a name, possibly even a forbidden utterance, capable of stirring the cycle of elemental forces and drawing on the desire that doesn't exist with the pure water bodies of Oceanids, allowing new life to be attracted into the world. Others propose that it serves as a permit, granting permission for the dreams and desires within Oceanids to be bestowed with a new name, much like the names of childhood dreams throughout the ages. However, this is a story between Oceanids, and humans have no hope to know it. The propagation of all Oceanids needs to be officially registered. If something were to happen to Egeria, no disrespect intended, may she keep some blessing for herself, the Oceanid elders will also ensure the continuation of their species. But in the event of a more calamitous occurrence, what will happen to the Oceanids? Indeed, this is the museum of sorry, not museum, but the Institute of History and Philosophy. Oh wait, what? There's a door here we've interacted with. Nice.
Why is there a chest here?
More enigmatic pages. Good stuff. No! Let me go across. Damn it. Alright, we're good. More stuff. Always grateful. Strange how we don't get to pick up any form of books or anything of the sort. I suppose I'm okay with that. Anyways, Hydroculus, let's go! Number 83. Okay, seems there's a singular book here. Read. Oh. I was expecting, like, another archive thing. Teleport waypoint unlocked. Unfinished story. Talk to N. The final question. Talk to Seymour. Encyclopedia of Natural Philosophy. Use the glass wall and an indecipherable book to discover the gathering place of an old society. Have a friendly chat with Virgil. Okay. It seems to have more. Uh-oh. Whoa! Whoa. What is this place? I should probably take a photo of it. Yeah, we're going to hide the character, hide personal info, and take a photo. Because it looks beautiful. Wow. Alright, I'm saving that. We're using that as our thumbnail, guys. Let's go! Oh wow, this place is like pristine. What are the 2 new quests that popped up? Unfinished story and the final question. The story continues. For Anne, please keep going. Oh, a bunch of chests here. Oh. What's going on? We seem to be in a different place now, but where is this? Searching. No data concerning this place has been found in my memory banks. So you haven't been here before then, either. Affirmative. There is no need to worry, Mr. Traveler, Miss Paimon. I am equipped with the most advanced optics from the Fontaine Institute of Natural Philosophy. I simply need to record this information in my storage units and compare it with previous data. The odds of this being the Narzissenkreuz Ordo are high. Oh, high. Guess this must be the place we were looking for then. Indeed. Do you remember anything useful upon arriving here, Seymour? Negative. The newly recorded information is pending further analysis and organization. No effective conclusion is possible at present. Huh? Then, are we gonna have to wait for a long time until? Affirmative. Record space collation starting. Total time required unknown. Interactive functions will cease temporarily while this is ongoing. Wait, hold on a second first. Roger. Interrupting space collation process. What instructions, Mr. Traveler, Miss Paimon? Come to think of it, we don't know a lot about you either, Seymour. All we know is that your master isn't Mimir, but is someone named Marianne. Affirmative. Miss Marianne is my master. According to my standard deduction module, the odds of finding clues as to her whereabouts here are high. You know, you said that before too, but it felt like there were some basic questions we hadn't answered yet. Now seems like a good time, right? If you could tell us a bit more about yourself and Marianne, we might be better able to help you. Of course, kind miss. So, Traveler, what would you like to ask? Tell us about yourself, Seymour. I am prototype 4ACV07, designed by to accompany and protect my master, Miss Marianne. Paimon didn't get a word of that. It's okay, Paimon, I'll do the thinking. Is my creator. I'm equipped with the most advanced optics, memory storage unit, logic unit, and various functional modules from the Fontaine Institute of Natural Philosophy. That was clear as mud, but it sure sounds impressive. The more impressive the equipment, the harder it might be to fix once broken. Note, regular record space collation can decrease the frequency of such issues effectively. So basically, before you've done your collation thing, there's some stuff that you can't tell us even if you knew, right? Affirmative. More precisely, information regarding can be extracted using. This allows me to keep a log of Miss Mary Ann's daily life and also act as an agent's assistant. Are you serious? The important bits all got cut off. What's an agent's assistant? An agent refers to a member of the Narzissenkreuz Phantom who undertakes investigations. In this context, assistant refers to Seymour, prototype 4ACV07 itself. So Marianne was a Narzissenkreuz Phantom agent. Affirmative. Wait, if that's who she is, wouldn't looking for official records help us find her faster? Why do we need to come here? Miss Marianne's role as an agent was not publicized. Additionally, the case she investigated has to do with it is performed at the direction of as such. Seymour, you're breaking down again, aren't you? Note, regular record space collation can decrease the frequency of such issues effectively. Let's just ask a different question, shall we? Any other questions? Tell me about the Narzissenkreuz Ordo. Can we really find clues about Mary Ann's whereabouts here? You've never been here before, right? So why do you think we'll find clues here? My latest records indicate that the last records before meeting Miss Mimir were those of myself executing specific process. This process was to capture the fugitive elements of the Narzissenkreuz Ordo. Miss Mary Ann was also executing this process. As a companion and guard, I followed her and into Elinas. There, we encountered members of the Narzissenkreuz Ordo, including Jacob Ingold, a core member of said Ordo. So he was a member, and Marianne was pursuing him. Affirmative. Well, yes, there really was some relation there then. Gah, we should have captured Jacob and questioned him. Palmer wonders if he'll come back here. If we ever meet again, we're gonna have some questions for him. He doesn't seem like the sort who'll simply answer questions if asked. If all else fails, we can just, go good cop, bad cop on him. There's gotta be some way, or else we're stuck with waiting for Seymour to recall stuff. You mean when I complete my record space collection, Miss Paimon? Those things are basically the same. Any other questions? Tell me about your latest records. A fierce battle against the members of the Ordo broke out within LNS. My storage unit encountered an error due to massive trauma. We must follow the Ordo's plans. To that end, Jacob Ingold must be stopped. Due to Miss Marianne, you best take a break. Your words are most considerate. Seems like we're gonna have to wait for you to do that collation thing again, Seymour. For whatever the case, Jacob was really trying to do something bad inside LNS, while you and Marianne were trying to stop him, right? Affirmative. Your summary is oversimplistic, perhaps, but it is basically the truth, Miss Paimon. If only we have this information. Finding Marianne might be somewhat difficult. Does it seem like we got any other options beyond waiting for you to do that record collation of yours, Seymour? Affirmative. My calculations indicate that this is the approach with the highest success rate. But it'll take a lot of time, won't it? If you wish, I can estimate the amount of time required. Processing time required? Unknown. Yeah, no need for this estimation stuff then. Well, Paimon's done asking Seymour questions now, but boy has she still got some for you, Traveler. You promised you explained, didn't you? I didn't stash your snacks away without your knowledge. There wasn't a good time to have this conversation earlier, but there's no one to disturb us now, and Seymour's, well, a related party, right? No time like the present then. You tell Paimon and Seymour about the conversation you had previously within LNS. So that's the thing that happened. Paimon thought you'd gotten sick or something when you started saying all that weird stuff. Well, it's good to know that you're fine. By the way, Seymour, leaving you here to perform your record collation wouldn't be a problem, would it? Affirmative. I do not detect any possible source of danger. Well, then you can just stay here for now, right? A wise choice. The two of you should use your limited time more effectively. Patience is a virtue in some situations, but meaningless waiting is merely a waste of time. We'll come back to see you. Haha. Yeah. Mamiya is going to be super worried about you. You got to return back to her in one piece after all. Can we continue talking to Seymour? Collating record space. Please wait patiently. Do not forcibly exit or shut the unit down before the process is completed. Damn. Press chest. Drained conch cup. I wonder what those can be used for. Key to some places in the Institute. Oh, okay. We needed that key to go somewhere in the past, so I guess we can have a look at it then. What is this place though? The Narzissenkreuz Ordo. Does it seem like I can jump up as well? We are not anywhere in Tevat, for a matter of fact. Okay. So, this is the Narzissenkreuz Ordo? Wait, let's investigate. Enigmatic page 11, sorry, my bad. Why did I say 9? That was 11. Here we are, the Narzissenkreuz Ordo. I remember this place. I know it. This is indeed the Narzissenkreuz Ordo. Right? We found this place previously as well. It's just like what happened with the book in Anaposis. That's right. We read, and poof, we showed up in a totally different spot. That makes this place something like a secret base, doesn't it? We don't even know where it really is, either. Are you feeling more calm now, Ed? Yes. Much better. Thank you, Night Traveler. Or should I drop that title? It was all fake after all. Don't say that, Ed. But on the contrary, your story has only just begun. On the contrary, our story has only just begun. Traveler's right, you know. We still got a whole bunch of adventures waiting up ahead for us. Ahem, and how shall one proceed in peace of mind without a reliable knight at hand, oh lovely maiden? You're getting tired, Paimon. Come on, Paimon was just trying to encourage Anne. Pfft. You're quite the knight yourself, Paimon. You're positive, and you've got a good heart. It makes me happy, truly. Oh, come on, why are you getting so serious all of a sudden? You're just less powerful than Night Traveler, that's all. Haha, oof. Everyone's got things they're good at. Traveler's got a good brain and a sword arm, and Paimon, a powerful eater, has powerfully white hair, is a powerful giver of nicknames. You really are impressive, Paimon. See? Yep, that's Paimon, a gifted speaker indeed. But put that aside, didn't you say before that the Narzissenkreuz Ordo has deep links with the past, and that's why we came in the first place? Yes, however my head's still a complete mess. That's true. Paimon knows. Let's put what we discovered together real quick. When we were exploring the Anaposis... Oh boy. Paimon's head's a mess too. Any ideas, Traveler? Let's discuss Anne. Right. Paimon's been thinking about that too. Marianne said that your birth was a beautiful accident. What does that mean? I think it might simply be that my birth was a coincidence, just as she said. I am someone she dreamed of, the form she took of in the dream. The things we experienced together were also part of the tale in the dream. If it hadn't been for you, that dream might have never ended. Or perhaps it might have ended and it might have disappeared with the happily ever after, but I can't be so sure. That's true. Not that Paimon gets it. This means that Marianne is also an OC in it. Of course, duh. The blue hair gives it away, yeah. And Anne was created from Marianne. Eh? That's what I believe as well. If that's the case, the things I remember during our journey should have been her memories. Or so I think. Your knowledge and experience cannot exceed that of the main body. That is true. But when you met her, you also became your own entity. Without a main body to restrict and control you. So, become the master of your own fate. Her last words to me. Oh, okay, Paimon gets it now. So that just means that Petit Show, Al, and the others are creations just like you, right? I believe that to be the case, yes. In that case, who was Marianne really? This name is very familiar to me. But I cannot recall why. It's like some part of my body has been frozen. Any other thoughts, Traveler? Let's discuss the Narzissenkreuz Ordo. Alright. Now I have a lot of thoughts on the matter, memories and emotions. When those two children brought me here, it was a lovely place. Everything was new and shiny, just as before. They were vibrant and excited, like the sunlight shining on the water. They told me that this was our new home and that they brought many new friends. That everything could be like they were before. But later, they changed. Some things stopped being the same and the people here changed too. Though the Narzissenkreuz Institute of old did not have sunlight, it was very warm. Yet, this place grew ever colder, and then... Anne looks like she's in pain, Traveler. Can you recall anything else? No need to push yourself. I'm sorry, Night Traveler. As for the rest, each time I try to recall it, I grow very frightened and very sad. This is the best I can do for now. I can sense that many terrible things happened here. I can sense many emotions. Rage, terror, but also hope, trust, and admiration. but all of them make me feel a strange sort of pain, like there's all sorts of shards or impurities embedded into my body. I don't want to. I can't. Alright, leave that aside first. There's no need for you to force it. The more you try to force yourself to remember, the less you'll be able to remember. Any other thoughts, traveler? Let's discuss Princess Lyris. I suspect that she was only ever a character in the story. In that tale, we needed to save her and defeat the fell dragon Narcissus. That was my original purpose, wish. All stories must have their own origins. Speaking of that, Anne, we've heard you mention a place called the Narzissenkreuz Institute before. So if we go with the traveler's logic, the Narzissenkreuz's kingdom and adventure team might have their story's origin in the Institute and the Ordo, right? That is possible. It feels like we just got our hands on some new clues, but then again, not. Actually, I've recalled something else. I've seen terrifying sights, the primordial waters, the amniotic fluid of the world, and its placenta, devoured to the last. The world fell into utter darkness. Never again would the cool spring water flow. I saw that once. Or perhaps I saw that in the future. Well, wait a second. What are you talking about? The past or the future? I don't know. Sorry. And thank you, Night Traveler, Paimon. Come on. It's fine. We said we were going to help you. No, I truly am happy that the two of you are the first two friends I've met since I became me. For that, you have my thanks. Don't mention it. Please I meet you too, Anne. God, why are the two of you being so formal? Isn't becoming friends something that just, happens? When you called out to us and asked for our help, Anne, that was the moment Paimon thought, that's right, you're our friend, and we've got to help you. Thank you so much, Paimon. Don't be like that, Anne. If you really want to thank us, then keep your chin up and keep those spirits high. Yes, you're exactly right, Paimon. Besides, I have your help. I shouldn't waste it by standing still. I must recall more and tell you all about it. Not that you have to push yourself too hard to recall the past. There is a chance that I might be able to think of some lovely things. If I do, you'll be the first to know, Night Traveler, Paimon. Mr. Traveler, Miss Paimon, I detect an Oceanid's biological signature. Gah! You finally woke up. Negative. My various previous clockwork cycles were spent collating fragmented data and searching for useful information. Not that we're going to be able to see any of the photos inside, will we? Affirmative. Oh yes, let Paimon introduce you. This is Anne, an Oceanid, and a friend of ours. Anne, this is... I know, you're the silly dog, Seymour. Huh? I lack the relevant data. I do not believe we had the order of meeting, Oceanid Anne. I've never met you before either, but I'm sure of it the moment I saw you. You must be Seymour. What's going on here? This must be... No, I don't know either. I feel strange. Note, regular record space collation can decrease the frequency of such issues effectively. Anyway, let's bring you up to speed. We shed a little light on the matter so far. So Seymour is searching for Marianne. Ah, no wonder that name felt familiar. The person Seymour mentioned and is looking for is also named Marianne. Note, regular record space collation can decrease the frequency of such issues effectively. Hey, Paimon's had it with you, silly dog. According to what Seymour said before, they can't be the same Marianne, right? The timing? Based on your statement, may I deduce that you have met someone named Marianne in the past? Or perhaps read or heard about such a person from sources apart from myself? Well, that was her name, that's for sure. You know what? Let's do it like this. We can call the Marianne in the Anapausis Marianne 1, and the one that you're looking for, Seymour, can be Marianne 2. Negative. The Marianne I am searching for is of a higher sequential priority. To prevent confusion, she should be Marianne 1 instead. Huh? Why don't you look at it this way, Seymour? 2 is bigger than 1. Doesn't that make it pretty good too? Your claim. Sorting data fragments. Looks like he stopped functioning again. Silly dog. Ooh, Paimon think you didn't have any mean bones in you, Anne. But you sure do. Haha, I don't know why, but I suddenly felt compelled to do that. Preliminary data fragment sorting complete. As for the following 15 reasons, Oceanid, and I assess that your perspective is illogical. Firstly, alright, that stuff doesn't matter. Come, good doggy, sit. Understood. Oh, damn. Why? If you sit, we'll be able to improve photo taking stability, right? Yes. Do you need to take a photo, Oceanid, and I'm equipped with the most advanced optics from the Fontaine Institute of Natural Philosophy. I can. Oh, there's no need, but thank you. Understood. Wow, Seymour's getting played left and right over here. Let's call a quick halt, please. Do you want to go to the Anapausis, Seymour? Yeah, that way you can meet that Marianne and see if she's the one you're looking for or not. What you say makes sense, Paimon. Affirmative. A reasonable suggestion. Well then, let's go. Actually, Night Traveler, Paimon, I don't think we need to trouble you this time. I can show you Seymour the way. Are you sure you'll be fine? Yes, I know Seymour's very reliable. Okay, we'll meet back here later, alright? Enigmatic page 11 obtained. I think we probably have to leave this place and then come back, and perhaps we can see Anne and Seymour back here. Alright, so let's see. How do we get out? I'm starting to realize why there was no sound coming through my microphone, through my earpieces, because it's only cut halfway through. Good job. I genuinely have no idea how to get back. Is it through here? Read. Ah, there you go. Okay. Should we visit Anapausis? Alright, we're back here. Seems like we've unlocked another book. The Narzissenkreuz Ordo. Great dreams were once born here, and commerce too melted. Seems like I'm still missing a genuine, like, huge ass part of the exploration. Oh, look at that. Exploration progress 89% versus this is 93. It's pretty insane. But anyways, we got that key, so let's go ahead and explore. I think here. One of these doors is not meant to be unlocked until we've gotten the key, so is it the above? Let me check. No, we interacted with that, which opened that thing over there. Is it this door? No. Was it underground? Okay, wait, hold on. If my memory serves me right, it's not this one, is it? Oh no, that isn't a door, that's just a window. Somewhere here. There isn't anything here except for the crab. Alright. Where exactly am I going? To Dolga. Alright, up here. Okay. Not me slowly getting lost in this place, I swear to God. There you are. Open the key. The gate to some place. Where do you lead me? This hallway. Nothing seems to be here though. Interact. A study in Sable. Oh! Hello? Wait, hold on. What did that achievement say? A study in Sable. Find a more special subject of the Institute of Natural Philosophy study. Alright, that's kinda trippy, I will say. Unlock all weapons. Right, we just did that as well. Fontaine. So this is part 2. Okay, more Fontaine stuff. Cool. That's kind of suspicious. I'm not liking the look of it. Investigate. Enigmatic page 5. Okay. Do we lose any health?
If it's useful, I'll take it.
Can we use the this is the oozing filth. Okay, can we use the lumen spa to deal with it? Is it possible? Let me try to find it. Lumen spa. No, I can't use it? Oh boy, I want to dispel it. Because it doesn't look friendly. I will say it does not look friendly. Another enigmatic page. Okay. Another ancient log. Anyway, when it comes down to it, our research directions are so different. So I applied for a new research lab with the director. But there's nothing for it anyway. Elaine is incredibly intelligent, but he only trusts himself and doesn't trust our observations or accomplishments unless he reaches the same conclusions through his own calculations. Well, it's okay, since Elaine is making the world a better place in his own way. I trust him because this is the world that Anne lives in. Even though the institute is full of people, I don't have many friends besides Carter. Feels like everyone kinda dislikes us. Renee managed to acquire something powerful to research, and apparently these appeared after the disaster, and are very dangerous for most people. But I feel okay. Maybe my constitution really has gotten a lot better. I helped Renee out. When I visited him, I found out that he also attended the Narzissenkreuz Institute. We didn't tell him about the vice director abandoning us, or it would have made him sad. If only we could have helped him just like I was helped. After discussing it with Renee, he finally agreed to give it a try. He said since it was dangerous, everything needs to be made clear to Carter, and he must make the judgment himself as it concerns his own life. But if it's successful, then he'll survive, just like I did. Interact. Oh, this opened that door. Wow. Damn. I suppose we should probably go back to the Narzissenkreuz Ordo. Maybe we can find both Anne and Seymour inside after a while. Oh, who knows? Maybe it could be time locked for all we know. Or maybe they're at anapausis. In which case it'll probably be good to visit them there, you know. Oh, okay.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
Well, I guess that's probably all that we have for now. Alright, so I guess we'll probably have to... I want to head on over to the other book. Yeah, the Book of Revealing. You can read all of the enigmatic parts. Alright, decipher pages. We have more. We'll probably go through this some other time, because I realize I'm actually quite short on time for this. Oh, precious chest. Nice. I hope this is the last one. Alright, there you go. If we get a luxurious chest, it usually means that's the last of it.
I'll take it.
Alright, so as of now, this is how our total exploration has looked like. This is probably going to be the end of 4.0 content that we're going to be exploring. So we ended off with the Court of Fontaine region having 90% exploration progress, Barrow region having 94% exploration progress, and the Below region having 100% exploration progress. In any case, we'll just claim the reputation rewards first before we continue on. But yeah, I'd like to thank you guys so much for coming to watch this entire World Quest series. It is very interesting interacting with all of them, and I think it's very interesting to read about all the different quests involving, you know, Aqueous, Tidemarks, you know, finding out the story between Anne, Seymour, Marianne, and learning bit by bit slowly about the whole history of the Narzissenkreuz Institute, the Narzissenkreuz Ordo, and what really happened in the past in the Fontaine Institute of Natural Philosophy.
A good newspaper should be a
But
lighthouse
yeah,
of truth.
there is quite a lot of things that I've not done that I don't think I'll be able to do for the time being, so that will probably be put in a little separate video. But in any case, for those of you guys on YouTube, if you guys made it this far, thank you guys so much for coming. Do keep a lookout for the next few videos. The next couple of videos will be all regarding the exploration of the new 4.1 region that was just released. As of time of recording this video, these two these two statues of the seven will be unlocked when we explore that. It's really cool to see how Fontaine is slowly growing, and it's increasing further north of Mondstadt. And this huge chunk of area in between that has not been released yet. I think it'd be pretty cool to see what or where this will release. So it'd be pretty interesting to see the map continuously grow. And yeah, I hope you guys will be here to join me on this journey as we continue our exploration through Tevad. In any case, do leave a like on this video, comment down below which is your favorite part of this, you know, 3-part World Quest series. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe and follow me at twitch.tv/non-existent to watch everything live. But in any case, that's all for me for now. I have to unlock a bunch of stuff because I have a bunch of these saved up, which I have not done yet. I think it'd be really cool to find everything and then after that save all of it up. But you know, that's just me. But yes, in any case, that's all. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.